Okay, guys, so welcome back to Cereals here on PNN. Today we have a special little episode. We're talking to Juliana. She's a new featured author here on PNN. Her page is mamabear.pnn.com. And so here she is.
Hi, my name is Juliana LeRoy, and I am a featured author on PNN.com. I heard about PNN when somebody from the office called the magazine that I work for, which is Sonoma Family Life, and wanted to know if we were interested in an interview with Lauren Elliott, who founded PNN. And so I went over and met Lauren and Jennifer and saw the office and thought it sounded like a lot of fun, and the whole website thing sounded like way too much fun to not be involved in. And so I jumped in with both feet. I'm excited about the chance to blog on PNN because it kind of fits in with my master plan of taking over the world one mom at a time. It's kind of a natural, logical progression. I used to just, joke around with friends and make them laugh, and then I started writing for the Mothers Club that I was a member of, and then I took a writing course from the Institute of Children's Literature and kind of learned some more about submitting and some more things about how to enter contests and things, and started winning and started placing and started getting some of my things bought. Then I got a column for the Windsor Times. It's a humor column along the lines of Irma Bombeck, if you're old enough to remember that. Just sort of humor and family life and kind of off the top of my head things, which is similar to what my blog is like. And in the meantime, I was also contributing to a local regional parenting magazine called Family Life Magazine. And so I was kind of taking over, as it went on. It was the Mothers Club, then it was the city, then it was the county, and, the world was next. So that's why I jumped on to PNN. The only thing that's different about blogging and doing more formal writing is that blogging is just letting me loose. I don't have to think ahead of time and think, okay, now what do I need to make sure that gets covered in this, and do I have enough supporting quotes, and do I have enough information to lead people to the right sources? I just need to just talk. And it's kind of like a one-on-one relationship with people, like you have with just your friends. And that's what I really enjoy about the blogging process. Mama Bear is the name I came up with for my site because a Mama Bear in my mind is twofold. It's that mythical stand in the way of anything in your child's path, and you'll fight for your child to the death. And it's also the turning around and kind of growling at them, go play, I'm trying to catch some salmon here, can't you see I'm trying to gather honey, go, go, go. And if I was really truthful, I'd probably liken myself more to the Mama Pig in the Three Little Piggies story, which is the one who watched the Dr. Phil show and said, go on, get out of here, get your own life, because I really and truly know that my job is to work myself out of a job. I was a nanny for 15 years, and that's one of the first things they taught us in nanny college was, you're trying to create independent people, and so you don't do everything for your children. And as a parent, I connect with other parents and say, that you're doing a good job, and it's okay to feel frustrated, and it's okay to think it's funny and bizarre, because it is, and just enjoy it. And so when I write on my blog, I'm doing the things that make parenting fun for me and talk about the things that make my life fun and hopefully enliven someone else's little world. I'm still learning about the technology of blogging, and I'm learning as I go. I've had the site for a week at this point, and I'm having a blast at it. It's really very easy and very simple to use, and I love that. I'm still trying to get the most use out of it for the readers who would come to it and make it make sense to them too. So it's probably going to go through some changes and things, but for the most part, I would love to have conversations with people and have people comment on what I write, whether they like it or not, or whether they have similar experiences, because I kind of point out the silly things in my life in the hopes that it brings someone else's world into kind of focus. And I use the example of reality TV, and that is that when I'm watching something on TV like Dog the Bounty Hunter, pure trash, love it. It cracks me up because it's one of those shows that you say, okay, see, my life isn't so bad. I also watch the programs like, Kids by the Dozen, because I only have 2 kids, but they seem to be a dozen. And so when I'm watching somebody who actually has 17 children at home, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, but you don't have my 2, okay? Because if you had my 2, I don't think you'd be doing what you're doing. So it just sort of puts my life back into little focus, and that's kind of why I share some of the stories that I do about my kids, in the hopes that it gives someone else a little glimmer of hope out there. You can find my PNN page at mamabear.pnn.com, and I hope to see you there.